Peace and blessings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Dr. Joy Leani Hallman of the Joy of Life TV podcast. Welcome back. This is your channel, your safe space for encouragement and empowerment and self-esteem, right? This is where you can come to be inspired or motivated, right? And the theme of our shows is often going to be kindness, right? Because all of us can use a little bit more of that, right? We can be a little bit more kind to ourselves, a little bit more gentle on ourselves, especially in our current climate. No time in human history has mirrored where we are right now in this moment, right? Sometimes we don't know if we're coming or we're going. 2020 did not come to play with us, honey. It either is or it is not. There is no in between, okay? And so what do we do when we feel stuck? What do we do when we don't know what to do? What do we do when we see injustices in the world and we're at stop signs and we just burst out into tears? What do we do when we are experiencing traumatic things and we're going through social issues and then we come home and there may be discord in our family, right? Or perhaps our finances aren't quite where we want them to be, or maybe our home lives aren't exactly what we had hoped for ourselves right now. I encourage you right now in this moment to stop. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your nose and mouth. Again. Exhale. The breath is the most important thing. It is the most important thing. Breathing deeply helps us to stay centered, stay focused, stay calm. What happens when we are anxiety ridden? What happens when we're worried, when we don't know what to do? What happens when we watch how bad it is all the time? Oh, and it's so bad. Did you know it was so bad? Oh my God. In fact, it's so bad. Oh my God, it's worse. Tune in because it's going to get worse. And we just sitting there. I don't want to tune in, but I don't want to have it all be worse. And turn it off. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your nose and your mouth. And allow your feet, underneath of your feet, how does that feel? How do the bottoms of your feet feel? Right? And when we talk to ourselves in more gentle ways and we breathe deeply, we can come back, like I said, to our center, to the present moment. And so unfortunately right now where we are, because we all, of course, need to wash our hands way more often, and we need to wear gloves if we have them at certain times. We need to carry hand sanitizer with us. But more importantly, what we've been taught is to wear mask, right? And so when we wear a mask, what happens? Shallow breath. When else do you find yourself breathing like that? When it's on. What she say? What he say? So-and-so died. Who? What? Heightened state, right? And our body's going to what? Fight or flight or freeze mode. That's what our brain does, right? The amygdala in our brain controls the negative emotions. And so we've all been experiencing more and more of that based on the things that we've been witnessing, based on the things that we've been experiencing as human beings. And so I just want us for one moment in time in our lives daily to take just, if it's 60 seconds, if you can, if it's 2 minutes, if you can, if it's 5 minutes, if you can, just come back to yourself. Come into the space between your thoughts. Yes, we do call that meditation. And many of us say, I don't know how to meditate. That's okay. We're going to cover that. I don't know what to do when I'm highly anxious and I'm looking for answers right now. Okay, we're going to cover that. And all of the things that we cover are not to be in place of our own personal therapy. I encourage all of us to see licensed professionals who can help us through our day-to-day activities. And again, I'm Dr. Joy Leani Hallman. I have a doctorate of education in counseling psychology, and I work as a consulting psychologist at a major rehabilitation center as well as a professor at a college, right? And with all of that said, it's kind of like when we're in a state of fear, a heightened state of fear, and we don't know what to do, we carry that around with us all of the time, right? And so now we're in an element in which we're social distancing, right? And so when you walk up to me, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm already breathing shallow in my mask. I don't know if you have something you can transmit to me. Did I get something I can transmit to you? Oh my God, going through all of those backflips in our heads. And there's no space that's open and available in those moments to choose kindness. But newsflash, if I already did it before I left the house, if I'm already centered, if I'm already grounded, if I'm already feeling whole, perfect, and complete, if I'm already knowing that there is nothing else I need to have or say or do or be, that I am enough in this moment, if I am approaching life from that angle, then I can get through anything. And if that is the truth about me, then that absolutely has to be the truth about you. So again, I am Dr. Joy Liani Hallman, and I invite you and all your friends and loved ones to come to our channel as much as you choose, to the Joy of Life TV podcast. And I also have a blog at www.addsomejoytoyourlife.blogspot.com. And you can interact with me on YouTube. Again, it's the Joy of Life TV. And my name on there is Empress Joy 11. And you can also catch the podcast on Instagram at the Joy of Life TV _podcast. Again, the Joy of Life TV _podcast. I'm wishing you love, joy, and peace, and above all, kindness. Peace and blessings.